the Texas Rangers and the San Diego Padres. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're going to have a special atmosphere for this one, Singy. These fans have been waiting a long time to get back inside the ballpark and support their favorite team.
Yeah, we knew today would be electric, but after their team picked up a few road wins to kick off the year, I think the energy inside this stadium is going to be turned up an extra notch. So let's see if they can keep this good start going here at home.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
San Diego Padres.
So digging in now for San Diego, Lee.
Number 7.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, nobody out. He goes down looking.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Sends it to first. That's it out. Man at first, one away. Out to center. Lee under it. And there are two down.
Up next for the
Brett Baty. Stepping in for the bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee. Sparbori back to work. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Julien sizes this one up. Makes the grab. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Popped in the air, left field. That's out number 2. Next, it'll be the Texas DH. Lee had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Certainly a
And the batter now, Lee. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
number 7.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Throw to first in time.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
Lee getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Tatis will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. First and second, no outs. Lee digs in now. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but
Lee starting up the middle at second. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Langford makes the grab. And that will end the inning. 2 out, space is empty.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Lee. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And another ball. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments of baseball. Too high, and now it's 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. That one ripped. Holds it in on the run. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Weatherholt sizing this one up. 2 down.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Next for the Padres, Bryce Eldridge. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Lee with an okay game in the loss.
Not great, not terrible.
Yeah. I'm saying I just chillin'. Real West Side. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep playing.
Now up for St. Louis, Alan Johnston. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Lee, the next up for the Padres.
Number 7.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated.
Runner takes off. Swing and a base hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
That is good. The right fielder.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
This one popped up. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Rosario back to work. That one in there across the letters. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one fouled off. Lee, in his 9th season, 26 years old, and he's a former National League MVP. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, would have broken back.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That one the other way. Seager. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step.
And we're back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Lee. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA. And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, Henry Banks. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chourio. Squeezes it, and there's one down. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Tatis waits. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Saved. He beats it.
They take the lead. It's 2-1. Lead. Certainly not the reason they lost this game, but 3-hit performance. One out. Runner at second. Lee now at the plate. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one lifted to left. Chourio has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Back here in San Diego, ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for San Diego, Lee. Oliver back to work. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Lee at the plate and takes high there. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Now a pop-up on the infield. Arias. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got under.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That smash towards center. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. Tie game here in the 8th.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly.
And your final. Lee, the next up for the Padres. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. 2 on, 1 out. Rodriguez back to work. Hit in the air, center field. DePaula makes the catch. 1 away. 2 outs, base is empty.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Lee, in his 9th season, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. And it remains 2-2. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner on the move. On the ground to third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tosses to first. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Lee. 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Lee. Bennett back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here! And that ends the game! Wow! He muscles that one out the opposite way, and the Padres walk it off in the 11th. When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home. With a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a...
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.